Welcome to Hashtag Music. This is everyone's least favorite thing about playing piano. What is practice? A lot of people hate having to practice. We don't like it if we're not automatically good at something. I know I feel that way, and if you feel that way too, then this video is for you. These are the 8 steps to smart piano practice. Number 1, make time. One thing I've learned as a self-employed musician is that my schedule can either be my best friend or my worst nightmare. If you plan out your practice times in advance, it's much easier to commit to them. Not just saying, I'll practice tonight, but saying, I'll practice tonight for 30 minutes after dinner, or I'll practice tonight from 7:30 to 8:30. Putting a number on it helps your practice time actually happen. Number 2, super concentration. When choosing your practice time, don't think you have to have one huge chunk of time every day. Short periods of time, even just 15 to 20 minutes, can be incredibly beneficial. But that time has to be spent focusing on your learning. No phones, no Facebook, no Snapchat. If you can spend even 15 minutes 4 times a day in that super concentrated area of learning, you'll be able to learn better and faster than you could before. Number 3, use that time wisely. It can be kind of fun to sit down and play Heart and Soul over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, but it won't make you better. And if you're not actively concentrating on learning more and playing it better, you might actually get worse. Spend the bulk of your practice time on the stuff that makes you cringe to think about. That's the stuff that you need to work on. Yes, you. And every minute you spend on something difficult is 1 minute closer to mastering it. But I'm not saying to stop playing your favorite songs, because number 4 is play what you love. Music should have a purpose. If you don't enjoy what you're playing, and it makes you hate even the idea of playing piano, then you should stop, take a break, and play something that you enjoy. As long as you're looking out for mistakes and trying to improve, this is really helpful for your practice time. Number 5, play it slower. Almost every piano student I've ever had has hit a wall at one point in their lives because they've tried to play everything they're learning at full speed as soon as they learn the notes. Slow it down. No, slower. Whatever you're trying to learn, try it at half speed or even just 1 note at a time. Then build up your speed slowly. Use a metronome to keep yourself accountable. Number 6, 1 hand at a time. If you're trying to play something with both hands and you just can't do it yet, try it with just 1 hand at a time. My technique is to learn one hand, usually the left hand, and to play it until I can do it on autopilot without thinking about it. Once I can play the left hand smoothly, I start adding in the right hand, but I still take it slowly. Number 7, practice in your head. There are 24 hours in a day. If you get 8 hours of sleep a night, which studies show you don't, and you probably should, then that's 16 hours left in which you can practice. Unfortunately, most of us have to deal with things like work or school or eating food, so use the spare moments you have to practice in your head. Run through what your fingers actually look like going over the keyboard. Try to visualize the sheet music or the chords that you're trying to learn. Number 8, find the balance. There is no magical practice strategy because we're all different. We work differently. So find the practice routine that works for you and stick with it. It may take time, so use these tips to improve your practice skills 1 day at a time. Thank you so much for watching the Hashtag Music series. These videos and resources are free, but if you want to support my work, you can check me out on Patreon at the link below. You can get exclusive downloads, video feedback, Skype lessons, and so much more, all for as little as $1 a month. I'd love to have you join me as we make music together. I'll see you next time.